£1,000 might seem small fry to the favourite after the big payday yesterday. It is the richest ever in this game. How did these two players reach the final? Cliff Lazarenko, world ranked number 6, beat Bobby George 2-0. Australian Terry O'Day 3-2 in the quarterfinals, and Dave Whitcomb, the 82 world master, 4-1 in the semis. John Lowe, the number 3, set off with a 2-1 victory over America's Nicky Verashkal. Then he defeated the 83 world champion Keith Deller 3-1, and yesterday blasted Bob Anderson, the outsider, out of the semis 4-0. Now this is a comparison of the finalist performances. Lazarenko's highest checkout is 138 against Lowe's 161. He's had 2 fewer maximum 180s than Lowe, and his best shortest leg was completed in 11 darts as against that 9-dart finish of the favourite. Jim Rosenthal sought their feelings about this best-of-9 set final and talked first to Cliff Lazarenko.
Cliff, you came here unseeded, not expected to get this far. Do you feel you're going to win it now?
I'd like to think so, Jim. It's always, I think, the difficult game is the semi-final because, you know, you're only one match away from being in that final, which is the showpiece of the whole tournament. So today I feel confident enough to beat John, but again, you know, he's going to be a hard opponent, you know. He's flying high at the moment with this 9-darter over him, so I'm sure he's after the title as well as I am, so I think it's going to be a cracking game.
John, you had the greatest day of your darts career yesterday. Is there a danger of after the Lord Mayor's show in this final?
I was glad to get through the semi-final last night. You know, I think doing a 9-dart game and then losing the next match would have made me, in my opinion, that's myself thinking about myself, the worst dart player I ever played. Really, you know, it was important to, if you did a 1-legger 9 darts and then actually lost a match, I mean, what would people really say, you know? So I was really glad to get yesterday over. Today's a different day. Now we're into the final and it starts all over again.
So now the scene is set for this all-English encounter, and Jim Rosenthal describes the atmosphere now as we await the entry of the two players.
Thanks very much, Dickie, and good afternoon from the Fulcrum Centre in Slough, where we have by far the largest and most enthusiastic crowd yet in these MFI World Match Play Championships. Well, this tournament really has put darts in the headlines. I get the impression that many of the crowd here had to go out and buy their Sunday papers to confirm that John Lowe really had achieved that fantastic 9-dart breakthrough. Lowe, of course, is the favourite. He stands to pick up a staggering £115,000 if he wins. But don't write off big Cliff Lazarenko. He came here unseeded. He's had some very tough matches, and he's confident of causing an upset. Well, as you can hear, the players have just entered the arena behind me. They're getting a great reception. Your commentator is going to be Dave Lanning. First of all, we hear from MC Tony Green.
And would you please welcome onto the stage, first of all, Big Man of Darts, British Open champion, Big Cliff Lazarenko. And a gentleman who's made darting history. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain of England, John Lowe. Your referee, Freddie Williams.
An absolutely rapturous reception for the two finalists. Big Cliff Lazarenko having his first practice darts, and the man who has set the whole world of darts abuzz, John Lowe, already with £102,000 tucked away and bidding for the richest pay night in darts history. Lazarenko, who might be described as the man who could ruin the fairy story for John Lowe here, really has the headlines in tall type today.
Thank you,
of course, it is
the MFI
best of
World
9
Match Play
sets, 5 legs to a set.
First set, first leg, Cliff to throw first.
For the richest prize, £12,000. So you could say there's a great deal in balance here at the Fulcrum.
60.
And if we can continue in a punished mood, it's a crammed full Fulcrum here. Best crowd we've seen over the weekend. Looking forward what promises to be a memorable final.
100.
Lowe setting out on the ton trail. That ton there was his 144th hundred of the tournament.
100.
And Lazarenko, that was his 129th. Lowe, of course, still in line for another £1,000 for the highest checkout, 161.
60.
This is Lazarenko. Both England captains. Lazarenko captain England and New Zealand during the summer.
100.
32 years old, playing a 20 grand unicorn dart. John Lowe, 38 years old, 23 grams his darts. And they really are golden darts for him.
60. 40.
An early opportunity for Lowe to gain some ground. His 11th maximum of the tournament. Sets it alight here early on.
120. John requires 101.
For the first leg, 101. 81 remaining, 3 15s will leave 2 18s.
Yes!
John was roaring off. A maximum 180, a 101 check. What a way to start the final.
Second leg, John to throw first.
And he did take that leg against Lazarenko's strike.
$100.
15 darts. The check out for the first leg, so the standard sky high right from the start of this MFI £12,000 final, and Lazarenko maintaining that standard.
180.
And fine deflection. Big Cliff has already gained back the darts.
$100.
Excellent piece of realignment for the third throw.
$60. $100.
Lazarenko down to a 3-dart finish next time on 121.
$45. Cliff requires 121.
To level up the first best of 9 sets. Now he wants 101. 84 now remaining.
42.
Eight, 60 with the second dart.
85.
85 still below.
Cliff requires 79.
57 will leave him to 11s. Now 20 double top. To level up the first set.
39.
Well, low on 166, that's a bogey number. There is no 3-dart check on 166.
$42. requires 40. Yes, that's the second leg. Cliff Lazarenko.
17 darts, and it's all square in the first set.
Third leg, it's Cliff to throw first.
And Lowe is talking to the BDO officials, and I think, judging by his gestures, he's questioning if the board is
Game on.
properly placed. Could be just faintly off cue. Lazarenko with the darts in the third set.
100. $60. $100.
Well, Lowe here, having made that slice of history, taking the big money check tends to have overshadowed
100.
the fact that this is still the biggest money prize being played for right now in darting history, £12,000. And to be sure, Cliff Lazarenko will be going for it.
100.
Third successive ton for Lazarenko. Brings the score back level, but Lazarenko still has the darts.
$41.
Now an opportunity for Lowe.
$100. It requires 160.
160 needs 2 treble 20s to leave double top. That's 1. That's 2. Now double top.
And he's done a 160 finish.
Cliff Lazarenko.
John Lowe then levelled it to 2-all, and here's the deciding leg.
Deciding leg now. And Lazarenko with the darts.
100.
He will change direction.
137.
Does so brilliantly. Well, there's a look of resignation on John Lowe. It is not often he registers any emotion at all.
120.
And shows that the tension out there is even getting to hold stone place. No, 43 adrift.
$60.
Lazarenko's still shading it, getting down towards checkout time.
85. $60. Cliff requires 116.
For the first set. Well, he's He's in the trebles, but all the wrong ones.
38. John requires 124.
To snatch the set against the darts, low, 124. 3 18s were leaving the ball, and he's slightly off target.
92.
Losing to
It requires
16s.
78.
Lazarenko on 78. 66 now going, yes, now the bullseye to finish the set, and he's
42.
wide, and an opportunity for Lowe.
John requires 32.
He's hit this double as a winner 53 times so far. Now 2 12s. That's a miss, and could be costly.
It requires 36.
He knows it's a very real chance. 2 18s.
Yes, that's the first set.
John Lowe then not yet fully into his stride, but he did take the second set to level the match at 1-all. Let's move on to the third set.
And both the
Game on.
early sets going with the striker. Lazarenko has the advantage of the darts in this third set.
140.
Lazarenko will come down for 19s most effectively.
132.
Certainly with all the euphoria surrounding Lowe and those 9-dart checkout not affecting Lazarenko's concentration or determination. There's a lot of money in it for him as well.
100.
And this presents an opportunity for Lowe to move into the lead, which he just might do.
100.
Well, he's in the lead, Lowe, by 3, but Lazarenko still has the darts.
60. It requires 144.
144 for Lazarenko. Now, which way would he give me? Sometimes comes for 16s. He stayed there. He now wants 2 12s.
Yeah!
And that's another super finish from Lazarenko.
Lazarenko.
2 treble 20s, 2 12s. Lazarenko won up in set 3.
Second leg, John to throw first. Game on.
A very confident finish indeed from Big Cliff.
100.
Again, Lowe presented with an opening to gain some advantage here.
85.
Lowe has gained the advantage of the throw here very early in the second leg.
60.
120 adrift, Cliff Lazarenko. Again, downstairs for 19s.
118.
And again, he's absolutely bang on target.
$100. $60. It requires 158.
Uncharacteristic. That was the fourth successive double-figure score. Lazarenko looking at 158.
58. Job requires 136.
For a two-leg to love advantage, he wants another treble 20. That would have left double 8.
96. Cliff requires 100.
And knows that opponent low wants double top. And now he's got 2 darts at double top.
Yeah!
Only he's one off them.
That's the second leg. Cliff Lazarenko. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Third leg, Cliff to throw first.
And Lazarenko it is who moves into a clear 2-0 lead here in the third set. Just needing this leg with the darts to take advantage 2-1 in sets.
60.
John Lowe, by no means having things his own way.
$99. $45. $100. $120. $140.
And that leaves him 162, which is not a checkout. And that state of affairs has been caused, if we just trace back to that switch down to 19s earlier in the leg. It really is that technical now in big-time darts.
45.
Though still in control against the darts here, though. May go for the bullseye here.
94.
Well, it would have left 32 instead of what she came across for 314's got a single.
$125. Job requires 68.
68 for low to make it 2-1. He'll come over for the single 16 to leave the double.
36. Cliff requires 106.
For this, the third set, Lazarenko looking at 106. Definitely a proposition now. 2 16s.
Yeah!
And he has taken out the third set and leads 2-1. And this is how he did it. It really was a pressure shot. Gets to 60. 14 to leave, 2 16s. And the confidence is really oozing from Lazarenko.
Fantastic darts from Cliff Lazarenko, and the favourite not able to take command in these early stages. Let's have the break at this point, but don't go away because there's so much to look forward to. Welcome back to what is developing into a gripping final to the inaugural MFI World Match Play. It was 2-1 to Cliff Lazarenko over the favourite John Lowe. They then each won a set to take the score to 3-2. Lazarenko still in charge. We now rejoin it for the second leg of the sixth set with Lowe 1 leg up and Lazarenko to throw.
Second leg, Cliff throwing first. Game on, please. $121.
Once again, the Fulcrum at Slough, and the rafters ring.
140!
It really is some final.
Cliff requires 140
to level up the sixth set.
John requires 121.
Got to come down for 3 17s, and he wants the ball.
9 to 6.
Just to the 25.
Cliff requires 40.
Will snaps the leg against the spike. Lazarenko wants double top, doesn't miss very often. No 2 10s.
34.
And John put the bogey on that
25.
one. Now an opportunity for Lowe. Will he capitalise? 16 remaining, 2 8s.
Yes!
He does.
Second leg to John Lowe.
In 14 darts against the head.
Just before we go into the third leg, I personally think you're a marvellous audience, yet there's just 1 or 2 people who are getting over-enthusiastic for the players. Please help them by being quiet while they're throwing. Thank you. Third leg, it's John to throw first. Game on, please.
So Lowe bidding for the third leg in the sixth set to drag it back to 3 sets apiece.
$41.
Not a particularly heartening start for him. $100.
55.
Looking at 319s for the third dart. Lowe now has a score cushion between him and opponent Lazarenko.
60.
102 behind Lazarenko. John requires 60. 20 double top to level it up in sets. Double top.
Yes!
17 darts to finish, a greater purpose one sense about his finishing. It's 3 apiece. Here's that finish, very positive. Single 20, no hesitation about the double top. Three apiece. Lazarenko with the darts. Every set has gone with the darts. I would remind you, if we go the full distance, we then get into a tie-break situation. What a climax that would be. We've had 6 sets, only 8 legs against the darts so far.
100.
So the equivalent of the tennis serve break, really a telling blow in this very closely contested MFI World Match Play final.
60. 60.
Ton plus for Lowe here, and put him very much in command, and the pressure on Lazarenko.
Cliff requires 141.
Well, Lazarenko has produced the big scores when necessary. He isn't going to do so here.
60. John requires 101.
Now he wants double top.
Yes,
Yes, that is again a telling finish. Takes Lowe in the lead.
Second leg, it's John throwing first. Game on, please.
And he did take that leg against the darts. So the two finalists well acquainted with each other's strengths and weaknesses, if indeed weaknesses they have. They've met twice before this year.
60.
And it was in the Australian Open and in the British Open, and the result, one win apiece. So not much to choose between them.
140.
And that has been abundantly evident here this afternoon. Well, Lowe, it seemed, had done the hard-working broken strike on Lazarenko in the first leg. It looks like Lazarenko's on path to do similarly.
140.
Playing a quite beautiful leg, down at 121 after 9.
Quick requires 121. .85 score. John requires 146.
146 for Lowe. 3 18s will leave 2 16s.
Requires 36.
To break back immediately, 2 18s, Lazarenko.
Yes, second
There's 13 darts.
Third leg, and it's Cliff to throw first. Game on, please.
Lazarenko then, with the darts now. Will he slip again? It doesn't look like he means to.
140.
Just matching blows for blow. John requires 161. 161 for John Lowe. Down for 3 17s to leave the bullseye.
97 score. Cliff requires 101.
And again, it's a pressure shot for Lazarenko. 2 16s.
Yeah! Every time the pressure is on, Lazarenko meets it and beats it.
Fourth leg, it's John to throw first. Game on, please.
intelligent tactical switch from Lowe there.
134.
Really paying off. Lowe has regained the advantage here. Can't finish on 162. Can leave himself a double next time now, though.
$105. $135. John requires 57.
To make it 2-2. 2 darts at double top. Only need one.
Cliff leg, it's Cliff throwing first. Game on, please.
And this really is a critical leg to take this, the 7th set. And Lazarenko has darts.
100.
First of 5 sets, remember.
$55.
And that, again, has to be interpreted as a slip by John Lowe.
41.
And Lazarenko by no means capitalising on it. No room on the treble 20.
99.
So down off for 57 from John Lowe. Lowe again will swing.
139.
And that could be,
That requires
again, a crucial ton plus. Now Lazarenko wants 160. He has finished on this. That's a single 20.
100. John requires 108.
It's nail-biting. 108. Double 18 for the set.
Yeah!
And again, these old faithful 218s has played off. Lowe has taken a critical set here at the World Match Play. Looking at it again, he wanted 108 rather. There is the treble 18. There's the single. Shanghai on 18s to take the crucial set.
I've just had a request from the players. Just had a request from the players. There's only one or two of you. We don't want to wait any funny remarks. It's been a long journey to the final. They're playing their hearts out here, please. For them, please. Thank you. Right, the 8th set. It's John to throw first. It's game on, please.
And Lowe it is with the darts. In the set, he needs to win to take the 12,000 prize. Lowe then with the darts to
123.
try for the set. He needs to take the 12,000 prize. Lazarenko had lost that last set against the darts.
121. 60.
And that was the 50th maximum 180 of the MFI.
John Byers, 98.
98 for John Lowe.
58.
Leaves him double top.
John requires 40.
Double top for John Lowe, the first leg. This is the 8th set.
Yes! First leg, John Lowe.
14 darts, and there definitely is a sparkle in his play at the moment.
Second leg, it's Cliff throwing first. Game on.
Lazarenko behind for the first time in this final, apart from the first leg.
100.
I think John Lowe may switch. He does.
44.
Lazarenko then, 56 ahead, and these. Tell that Lazarenko is playing for the biggest prize in his career.
60. Cliff requires 161.
Now he could equal the highest checkout. Just the wrong side into treble 3.
89 score.
That's a treble 20.
84. Cliff requires 72.
72. Let's see which way Lazarenko goes. Double top for the leg.
Yeah!
Oh, yes, those doubles. Quite devastating.
Third leg, John throwing first. Game on, please.
And Lowe knows he's got to hang on to these legs in which he has the darts. And Lazarenko equally knows he's got to take one. Realigning well over
60.
to his right.
Unlucky, Cliff.
And now there's daylight between Lowe and Lazarenko on the scores, as you can see from that caption. Lowe again coming for 19s.
59.
Can't recall seeing him move away from 20 so often in a major match before. Cliff Lazarenko swinging that as well.
137.
Very effectively.
140. John requires 102.
.82 now his target. Went for the ball. Gets a 25.
62 score. Cliff requires 124.
And can he again produce another of these pressure ton plus finishes? He now needs treble 18.
56 score. John requires 40.
For a vital lead, John Lowe, double top.
Yes!
16 darts. And now Lazarenko really on the rack.
4 plays to throw first. Game on, please.
Got to win this one to stay in with a chance of the £12,000 MFI winners check.
100.
Lowe can take this one. He collects another 12 grand. Again, looking at 19s.
99. $59. $100.
No, just beginning to edge in front.
$60.
He's almost grasped back the darts here. It's a vitally important leg.
$60.
Lazarenko now 40 behind. May come across for 54.
94.
Does so and finds it.
$140.
Leads in 102. Getting desperate for Lazarenko.
60. John requires 102.
And could win it here for the match. 102. Look at that fantastic concentration. Oh.
$70 score. Cliff requires 128.
Big Cliff breathed again. Knows that John Lowe needs 2 16s. Came for the 314s.
88 score. John requires 32.
We hold our breaths and wonder if after this throw John Lowe is going to increase his fortune by £12,000. Some 8 2 12s. 2 6s. The fulcrum sweats. And his vest.
Cliff requires 40.
Must be the most important shot of his career. His wife isn't watching, I can see over there. Now 2 10s. And he has missed. And surely Lowe will not miss a second time. 2 6s.
12.
Oh. Sixes for the title.
Yeah!
And there is the winning shot. John Lowe it is who wins the MFI World Match Play. £115,000 he will collect for 3 days' work.
and we have had a tournament of pure magic.
Well, there couldn't have been a more popular winner of this first ever World Match Play Championship, and what a triumph it was for John Lowe's vast experience. Remember, only he of the top 4 seeds survived Friday night's short first-round matches, and over today's best-of-9 frame final, he was able eventually to overhaul Cliff Lazarenko's early lead. And so to the presentation of the winner's cheque of £12,000 by the chairman and the managing director of MFI, Mr. Derek Hunt, to John Lowe.
If you would please, thank you. Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like if you would please, thank you. Derek has presented to John a cheque for £100,000 for his 9-dart finish. Thank you. He has also received a cheque for £1,000 for a 161 highest outshot. I would now like to ask the financial director of the British Darts Organisation, Mr. Arnold Westlake, to come onto the stage to present John with a further £2,000 for his 9-dart checkout from the British Darts Organisation. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, but I know for a fact it was the title that John wanted, and he's receiving £12,000 plus that beautiful trophy. Derek, if you would please, the 1984 MFI champion, John Lowe. If you could please, thank you. I would just like to ask Jim Rosenthal now, would like a few words with the champion. Jim?
Well, John, many congratulations. You said before the final it was going to be a very tough and a very competitive one. You can't have thought it was going to be as tough as that.
Speechless, yeah. I'm speechless, you're right. The final was a very good final. I had to finish on the 108 to get back in the game, you know, because Cliff had got the upper hand, to be quite honest. I'm really pleased I got the double 18 again. So the double 18 worked magic this weekend. It worked on the 9-dart game and it worked on the 108. And today it was the one that actually won the final.
What was the deciding point in the final for you?
The 108. That was honestly the...
John, a fantastic achievement. You've given millions of people a lot of pleasure. You've made darts history this weekend. Everyone here at the Fulcrum has enjoyed it. Just lift up that prize again. Thanks very much on behalf of us.
Sunday afternoons on LWT, the War Film. Amazing stories of bravery and breathtaking courage. Exciting films of major wartime drama. Or the spectacular action of those 40 years ago can be seen on Sunday afternoons at 2:30. But if there's big soccer action to be seen, then 2:30's the time for the Big Match Live. The excitement of live football or a major war film.